Sir, your charge especially has been harassing girls like so can you charge any better the firearm
Hello and welcome to the I am your He's right today. He's right today. Why is it dog? Shooting on this street. There's a lawsuit. There's a lawsuit.
I realize the flaw in my design. Can you guys hear me now? Test, test, 1, 2, check, check. I can only have audio from one source. Let's see. Hang on. Amber.
Have them send someone with more experience.
Hello. Is there no audio? Do you have any audio at all right now? Test 1, 2. How bad? There's audio, but it's really bad. Test 1, 2, check 1, 2. Testing. I can crank up the output to test 1, 2. Okay. All right. I think it's working. Better. It's streaming.
Don't miss the forest for the trees.
Thank you. Are you hearing the sound effects, or am I the only person hearing the sound effects?
I'm not a camel.
Okay, we're good. All right. Thank you, Amber. Appreciate it. All right. Bye. Okay. So here's where we are. Let's see. Need to have this available for texts.
Have them send someone with more experience.
And where was my live stream of Zoom? So you need Zoom up in case there are problems out of the courtroom, which we cannot control. We'll be monitoring on Zoom. I think it's working. I think you can hear me, right? I'm trying to use StreamYard and my switcher, which is generally not a good idea, but we're attempting to do that. So. We are about 25 minutes away from the hearing from beginning. Chat is going so fast. Let's see. Let me pop out chat here. Put that on full screen, even though I can't use that one. Oh wait, yeah, I could. Check this out. Hang on. Whoa. On air.
I'm not a cat.
Greeners, howdy. Does that work? Yes, it works. I can use this one. Okay, I'm good. I don't have to use the StreamYard chat function, which is incredibly difficult. All right, StreamYard sounds so much worse. I feel so spoiled. I'm sorry, Dusty Den. We're trying to do this because we might have guests. Come on.
I'm not a camel.
I'm panicking. I've got like 6 irons in the fire right now. We've got 3 pending calls out, trying to make sure everything gets connected properly down at the courtroom. So Persephone gets the access that she needs, that we've signed up for. But here's where we are. We are waiting for video from the courtroom as we're prepared to have what everyone's calling the juror number 1 interview. Welcome back, by the way. Welcome back from lunch. Welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I'm the recovery addict. How did I skip the whole intro? How did that happen? Greeners, congratulations for being first in chat. This is no small thing, Greeners. As you know, you now own the internet because you said howdy before anyone else said anything.
Someone with more experience.
Let's see. Take a few deep breaths. Buffer. I'm all right. I'll breathe deeply. I just lots of things need to happen perfectly right now. That's it. Otherwise, it'll be me listening to Zoom on one ear and telling you what I hear in the microphone, which we've done before in the Maya trial as well, and that was a lot of fun. But I'd rather have the feed that we're ready for. All right.
I'm not a camel.
Have you made they still don't get it soundbite? I have not. Done that. Let's see. We'll wait for you. No, Bobby, it's not. I'm gonna be this level of stressed all the way through the live stream. That's the fun part. It doesn't just resolve itself, and I'm good. But It'll be all right. We're going to get there. LNG, welcome to the gallery. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And also, we've got Suzanne with a member for 12 months. Congratulations on your 1-year anniversary of support. Wishing everyone the very best as we begin 2024. Stay well and stay safe. Thank you, Suzanne. Love that you have the mug there in your profile picture as well. Thank you for that. Keith B, member for 2 months, says Happy New Year. Hope everyone has an amazing 2024. I do as well. We're waiting for our feed to become available from the courtroom right now. They're in the process. It should be live streamed, but sometimes even though they say it's going to be live streamed, if the pool videographer has a problem, it suddenly doesn't become. It's not live streamed. I'm just saying there's a chance. I'm saying there's a chance. We've got to be keep our fingers crossed, guys. All right. No live feed yet from anything anywhere. I'm also watching the Zoom feed, so in case that comes through, I'll be able to bring you the feed. We sort of cover every base to make sure that we get you the access that you guys want. Killikena 09. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you very much. I cannot say your name for some reason. The 2Ks, I just trip over it. And Brandy Churchwell's here. Best 9 months ever. Thank you, Brandy. Brandy is one of my favorite streamers by far. She is just an amazing person. Her talents and skills and personality are perfect. And what she does is wonderful. I can't wait for her to far surpass me on YouTube because I think she should. She deserves it. All right. Is Dr. Joe going to be a guest? Dr. Joe's a little under the weather, so I'm not sure if he's going to be able to or not. Depends how he's feeling, or if he's going to live stream something himself. I'm not sure. I've been a little busy, so I've not been able to arrange everything that I wanted to. Let's see. And action, says Daisy Jail. Thank you very much. We're watching. 8 months here and 8 months at Brandy. Woohoo! Gilly May. Thank you very much. Thanks for supporting Brandy. Brandy is an amazing, as you know, amazing YouTuber, and a true crime addict as well. I mean, she calls herself a 13th juror, but she's a true crime addict. Not that she's also an addict, but you know what I mean. she's one of the. She lives and breathes this. This is in her blood. That's what I'm trying to say. So, Brandy, thank you very much and congratulations. That's sanctions. Oh, sanctions. I missed. Let me go back. Sanctions. I missed the S's, the hard S's. I see them now. I see them. They're quite clear. Why can I not highlight them? I have to highlight everything. Sanction with fingers crossed. Sanctions are going to be are not handled today. I can tell you that the sanctions will not be handled today because the judge has to first get this juror issue out of the way. Once the juror issue is resolved, we then are going to be able to talk about sanctions, talk about remittitor, talk about a new trial. If all those issues have to be addressed, the judge will most likely say no on those, but yes on the sanctions and no on the others is my guess. Okay, let's see. Still nothing there. Let's see. What's the over under on juror number 1 turning up with a what? Hang on 1 second. Polly, by the way, thank you very much, Polly Claire. 2 months and found you via Law and Lumber. Rob is fantastic. Love it here. Thanks for the amazing channel. Thank you very much, Polly. Somebody said, "What's the over under on juror number 1?" There's so many people in chat. And I missed it. It's gone. It was there, and now I cannot see it. Why does the state ask all to stand and honor the jury members if they're just going to question them? Chris, this is part of the process. I mean, this is not completely new. This was written into law. These processes have existed before this case. Jurors before this trial have been questioned. The truth of the matter is there are situations that do call for this. I don't believe this one did. That's a personal feeling on that. I don't believe it did. I think the judge is doing it to out of an abundance of caution to make sure it cannot also be included in the appeal, because if enough garbage is included in the appeal, even though he says saying I have hair over and over does not give me hair, enough garbage has been thrown that he eventually did address it. So for the appeal, he's trying to fix it that way. Is this the opposite of voir dire? Very much so, but also very much the same as well. Is this going to be added to the law school curriculum? How not to use Reddit as fact finders? I'll say this. We make fun of Reddit a little bit, and everyone and they probably make fun of us. That's all right. That's all right. All in good fun. We're all good people down in our heart of hearts. This will not stop. This will not stop people from using Reddit or lawyers from using Reddit. I sent you the question you were trying to catch in mod chat. I cannot view mod chat right now because my phone is tied up doing something else. I'm literally tied every which way here. True Crime Junkie says, I watched the ads this time just for you, RA. Thank you. Thanks for watching the ads. Hopefully it was a good one. All right. Also, don't find case law through ChatGPT. Yeah, ChatGPT I'd be a lot more hesitant with. I was saying something about Reddit. I don't think Reddit in and of itself is not bad. It is very unique. But I will say, if you need something dug, if you need something found out, if you need massive amounts of data poured through for minute details, Reddit is good at that. The Redditors, the people who are out on Reddit who do the searching, who do the digging, they are very much document hounds. They are they are willing to invest incredible amounts of time. And oftentimes do it in an organized fashion to find little bits of information that may be very difficult or nearly impossible. The needle in the haystack, proverbial needle in the haystack. Reddit is good at finding needles. Okay, and so I just put that out there. I'm not against Reddit that way. More buffers, buffer. Please give slow-mo disclaimer, who it affects, why it's adjusted, etc. I'm all done with buffers for now. Okay, thanks, Amber. The slow mode, it only affects people whose names are not in green. We try to slow it down, not because we don't want people to chat. We do. We want everyone to chat respectfully. Please do that on this channel. But please share your opinion in a respectful way. That would be very much appreciated. But we also want to be able to read what you said. And if we had no slow mode, yes, you would be able to type as fast as you wanted, and everyone else would as well, and it would just be a blur on the screen, and no one would get your message at all. So we do sort of walk this little balancing act to try to slow down chat a little bit so that we have the ability to read your message and respond without it just zipping by with nothing. So it's not a punishment, but it does only affect people who are not members.
Is that correct?
Honestly, if I could slow down member chat, I would as well. I really would, because I like to be able to read it as well, but it's scrolling very, very quickly. It only goes slowly for me because I've got full screen width going on, but it's still zipping by. We're scheduled to start in about 13 minutes. So
Don't miss the forest for the trees.
Let's see. I don't see feeds from any source yet.
Scratch all that. Oh, that was terrible.
Hoping everything's great with Persephone. Okay. It is great to have somebody down in the courtroom. It's very important that we're part of the media pool for this. That's something you're going to see us doing, like we have already on this case, more and more in future cases, even in some cases possibly where there are no other media outlets interested in the trial. So we like to bring that. So just because there's a case out there that you haven't seen on the news, if it's something that you think that our channel would be interested or this community would be interested in, and generally it's going to be cases that don't involve very heavy facts involving children. Okay, those are very difficult cases. But if you find a case out there that's coming up, reach out to me. We'll do the paperwork. We'll do the homework on our end to see if we can send some equipment out to bring you a live stream from a trial that normally we wouldn't have access to otherwise. Takes a lot of work though, so the sooner you reach out, the better. Ash Axiom just gifted a membership. Thank you very much, Ash. Appreciate your support and thanks for your generosity as well. Vern, thanks for the kind words. Appreciate it. It wouldn't be the same without you here, Vern. Thank you very much. I like to think that I'm LawTube adjacent. I'm definitely not a lawyer, nor do I pretend to be one. But I will say that we have fantastic. If you peruse the available channels on LawTube, and I'm talking about the actual lawyers who are also YouTubers, there is a wealth of information and knowledge. And honestly, if you tried to get this on your own and pay a lawyer to give you that information, none of you could afford it. And all these lawyers are doing this sometimes in their spare time, of their own free will, and sharing it with you. And it's wonderful. So I'm so grateful for LawTube and all the members of it. KCAT gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much, KCAT. Also, Ash Axiom says, thank you, RA. Great channel. Thank you once again. Gerda K gifted a membership, and Isla for me gifted 5 memberships as well. Sorry, did that come on the screen? There it is. Did the last one come on the screen? Gerda. There's Gerda. Why is it not? Is it not going on the screen? And Ash, I apologize if those didn't show up. But thank you, all of you, for your generosity. And now it makes it even harder to have slow chat. All right, where we're at today. Let me go over the if you need a recap. If you had a long vacation, we're supposed to start in about 11 minutes. By the way, if you had a long vacation and didn't know what was going on in the Maya trial, since the verdict, the defense has been quite vocal about issues, concerns they have regarding this case. They've been looking for reasons and excuses or potential problems that would then justify them asking for either a new trial, which would be their number one desire, to go have this start over from scratch, to have the award that was given by the jury in the verdict, the unanimous verdict, reduced. Sorry, we're going to turn that down just a little bit. Reduced quite a bit, and so it lessens the financial impact on their client, the hospital, or something to that nature. They want this lessened. They're trying to lessen the damage of the verdict. And so they've been filing some motions. One of those motions had to do with juror number 1. And they said, we have a problem with juror number 1 for these reasons. And they listed a bunch of reasons. We won't get into all the reasons now. Just know that the judge listened to all those requests, paid very close attention to them, and then said, okay, I hear you, but on these 3, those don't matter, or you're too late, or you had your opportunity and you didn't take it. But on these few, I think we will ask the juror questions. This is taking a juror after a verdict, dragging him back in court, swearing him in under oath, standing him in front of the court and asking him questions. The judge is going to ask him questions directly about if he followed the admonition that the judge gave him as far as the juror's duty to not talk about the case with other people, and not to form an opinion outside from the what was presented in the case with the evidence there. So he has questions prepared in a couple key areas that the defense has raised concerns about, and those are going to be happening here. The judge has slotted he's slotted an hour for this. I think it will take less than that. But that's what's going to happen today. It's just the juror number 1 hearing. I doubt we're going to go into much else other than that. Even though defense has thrown a lot of things at the fan, I don't think we have time for the judge to address any of those things. Let's see, where's my... And it's gone. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, give me just 1 second. Still working behind the scenes, trying to get things going. The Zoom feed is not going yet. We're watching that as well. So whichever feed becomes live first, we're going to bring you that. Obviously, Zoom feed, I cannot show you what is happening or let you hear the audio directly. That's court order. And I realize I don't live in Florida, and a lot of people say, well, it doesn't apply to you then. The problem is I like to work with this court, and we like to file access requests with this court, and future access requests, if I don't follow their orders here, would be shut down, and it would limit us in future cases. And Florida being Florida, there will be future cases in Florida. Okay. we have a lot of cases that we follow out of Florida. Trina gifted 5 memberships. Thank you. Kidda Smith also gifted 5 memberships. Debbie, welcome to the gallery. Thank you so much for joining us as a new member. Miss Chris gifted 5 memberships. Also has an orange courthouse by your name. Thank you, Miss Chris. And KCAT with a $5 super chat says, even though Judge Carroll smacked them, JHACH is still going to come in seething and fighting, in my opinion. I think he's going to put them in their place. I think he says, no, this is my courtroom. I'm in charge. I ask the questions. Thanks for your input, but I don't need it. That's what we're going to have. Let's see. We're waiting for everything to work. Of course, it will probably start working right at the moment that they go live, which is normal. Just Jared, welcome to the gallery. Thank you very much. You just Megan just woke up. Just Jared. Lots of justs happening right next to each other in chat. So Jared, appreciate you joining. Welcome. You can never leave now. Just know that the door was a one-way door and you just came in. So welcome. Make yourself comfortable. Appreciate that. I fully expect defense to appeal any sanctions, whether or not it's allowed. Daisy Jail. I think it's allowed. I think they can appeal. Yeah, we do have our representative for my media arm of my company. We have been approved for access for the feed. We've got somebody down there right now. We're plugging everything in as we speak. Let's put it that way. So as soon as that becomes available, we will do that. All right, Dr. Joe, howdy, welcome. Hope you're feeling okay, Dr. Joe. Good to have you here. I can't take a guest during the stream just because how my system's set up, but I am set up to take them afterwards. I'm not sure if you're open to doing that, Dr. Joe. It'd be great to connect with you again if you are, but I probably should text you that. It has been a crazy day. This whole holiday season has been just a blur for me. All right. Checking on everything. Okay, still nothing. Okay, Persephone, good news from Persephone. Thank you. That's fantastic. She's in place. All right. And she made her connections to get the feed. Great. All right. The Zoom passcode, it's just on the courthouse page. But we're hopefully there's no passcode. Does that make sense? I don't have a feed yet. I'm not sure who's texting that. I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of texts all at the same time. There's no feed that's being sent out yet. And Persephone, my agent, at the courthouse, is working with. We do have the pool photographer there, so as soon as it's connected and running, the feed will be up. Hopefully, it will be before the hearing starts in 4 minutes. Okay. Sorry, I can't read and work at the same time. I need a secretary is what I need. All right. Let's see. Where else are we at with? Abby, if you need to get in touch with me via email, you can do that at MD Recovery Addict, MD for metal detecting, not doctor, just mdrecoveryaddict@gmail.com. That'll get to me. I think one of the mods might post that in chat as well if you need that. Just waiting. I'm having a hard time keeping up with everything that's happening here. Says, Hope always says, I'm ready for this, coffee in hand, watching my favorite channel. Thank you very much. Janet Wilcott, welcome to the gallery. Good to have you here as well. I live for this. Honestly, this is the sort of adrenaline junkie that I am. It's this last minute techie stuff, but doing it from long distance is very, very nerve wracking. I'd rather be right there watching everything. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. We might have to start on the Zoom if this feed doesn't come in soon. Waiting for the webinar. Still waiting with nothing. If the feed doesn't come through, if the live feed does not ever come out from the courtroom, we still will have access as long as the camera was rolling. We will get copies of the video, so we might have to bring it to you post if they don't go live with it before. So as long as the camera is operating, we'll have video, even if it's not on time. In that case, we'll just have our audio, me recounting what I hear on the Zoom feed, which we're waiting for, which also is not up. All right. We all get a surprise from juror number one. We might. It could happen, but I don't think so. I know that the juror number one has lawyered up, which is good, because anytime you're facing allegations or complaints and the full force of the JHACH legal team, you might want to have your own lawyer. That's just good advice. I missed your milestone chat. I apologize, Megan. Where was that? I did miss it. I'm sorry. My apologies. That was not my intention to miss it. I will see if I can scroll up and see it, but I'm not seeing it right now. Okay. See if anything else has come up. No. Still no feed. We're at go time, and there's no feed from the courtroom. Judge is entering right now, so give me just a second. Come on, there's still no feed. Okay, they're bringing the Zoom feed up. That's all we've got so far. Okay, Judge is here. Judge says, I hope you feel better. I'll bring you the video as soon as I've got it, but it's not coming yet. Mr. Hughes, are you able to hear us? I can hear you just fine. Thanks for accommodating, Judge. I've got the same thing that's going around. I appreciate you letting us check in via Zoom. Judge says, I hope you feel better as well. Mr. Whitney, are you able to hear us? Mr. Whitney says, yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Judge says, I apologize. I'm in a courtroom that's not mine. There's so many lights that if I'm just glaring at you through this, it's all these lights reflecting off of me. And I apologize off of that. Anyway, let's get going. This is case number 2018 CA5321, starting with the plaintiffs here in the courtroom. Let's take appearances. Gregory Anderson, Jennifer Anderson, Nick Whitney, Samantha Lawrence, Jack Kowalski appearing, Tom Alligat, Miss Anderson's by Zoom. Defense counsel, Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. We have Ethan. I understood Mr. Something was going to be here. Is he? Why don't you get Mr. Kerf, says the judge. Hang on, we're trying to find the feed here right now. It's not coming through yet. Leave juror number one where he is right now, says the judge. Go find Mr. Kerfs. Okay, so hold tight. Do you have audio?
I haven't even seen it as an agreed or an objective. That's not, it's mostly accurate, it's not completely accurate.
And Mr. Turfs is here, so you are representing juror number one. And ultimately, Mr. Turfs, when you speak, because there's no microphone over here, I'll need you at some point to go over to the lectern if you need to speak. Now, we are here on the juror interview. Mr. Altenberg, you seem like you want to.
Two more appearances after that. Council involved in Terry Williams and Derek Cyclone.
I don't see them.
I think probably need to be removed.
Okay, what are their names again?
It should show as Terry Williams and Derek Cyclone.
You think with all these glare off of this, all these lights, I can see Carrie Williams?
Yes.
I don't see that. Could it be a different person? Well, I mean, is it a she or he? It would be whatever they put in.
You see Derek as keeping the same.
And what's the other name again?
First name is Derek. D-E-R-E-K. Cyclone. S-T-I-K-E.
Okay, guys, I'm going to switch to the other feed. I can't do the screen here. It's going to kill me. It's going to kill me. While they're getting ready, they're going to switch to another feed. I'm going to start another stream on the same channel. Just a second. Just a second. When we get this done before anything begins here.
I will send an email right now.
Okay. We're connected on another live stream. Right now, just one second. If you guys want to switch to another live stream, it's going to be live as we speak.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's live right now. It's live right now. And tell me if the audio's any better over there before I kill this one. There's static on this one. We can fix it by going to the other feed.
I don't see names. I just need to know whatever name they are on Zoom.
Okay, is this better? Switch to the other feed. This one we're in. This one we're in. This redirect to the other stream. If you haven't made the jump, just one second. Okay, we're going right now. I want to jump with me.
We are here on the juror asking the question. The law is clear that we're not going to ask any questions associated with jury deliberations, the thought process associated with jury deliberations.
Okay, we're going right now. Here we go.